This is a pinpoint how-to video, and the focus of this video is on data exporting options or report generation. These options that will be displayed in this particular video are available in all workflows. The general approach for data exportation or report generation is that the user will have all of the data available to them in either the results table, which is here to the left, the chromatographic view shown here in the middle, the top of the center, or the mass spectrum as I have it laid out in my particular workbook. And all of these windows can be movable. Viewing of the data in the Pinnacle workbook is customizable, so we can show or hide all of the information or various aspects of the information that's created from the data processing. And the user has the option of rearranging this or hiding or displaying certain aspects of the information prior to the report generation, or you can create a report covering all aspects of the data processing. In order to set the data, there are some key options that are available. And the first thing are the icons shown at the upper left-hand corner of each of these individual windows. As you can see, in the chromatographic view as well as the mass spectral view, a lot of these options are redundant. And they are, just briefly, if we just hover over them, the actual saving function or report generation. This is available in the tables to export to create an Excel document or a PDF file. If we were to hover over either the chromatographic view or the mass spectral view, this allows you to save the image. So whatever is displayed in either the chromatographic view or the mass spectrum would be created as an image that can then be imported into any sort of document. Second thing is just simply resizing or resetting the zoom. If we move over, the pencil represents edit mode. And so in the results table, I can grab a particular peptide and you can move it up or down or change the levels that you're looking at. You can do this at the protein level or the peptide level. You can edit, so you can add a particular name in. So this gives you some options. If I look at the pencil or the edit mode in the chromatographic view, there are allows me to sort of add peaks, change peaks, or reintegrate a particular peak or integration. In this case, we have a specific peptide shown. If we go to the eye, which it represents the look and the feel, this allows us to change the information that's presented in either the results table or the headers, legends in the chromatographic view. So if we start at the results table, you can see that you can change expand all, collapse all. That just simply represents the relationship of the protein to peptide, what's displayed. So again, you always have the protein level and then all the peptides that related to that protein underneath it. If we go to the column visibility, the first thing we should know is the default that's sort of presented simply has all of the column headers shown above. And if we sort of go through, we can see that there's quite a bit of information, but there's actually more information that is calculated or extracted from the data during the data processing. So if we go into the change column visibility, you have the option of displaying information based at the protein level as well as the peptide level. And again, as a user, you can customize which views you want to see. The other aspect that you have is you can click on column headers and change the location either from the C-terminal end or the N-terminal end. You can rearrange your peptides based on retention times. So from the earliest retention time to the latest, you can also grab the column header and move it. And again, for display purposes, so if you wanted to have retention time next to your sort of Western blot view, you can certainly rearrange your columns any way that you would like. If we move over to the look and feel for the chromatographic view, this is hiding and removing aspects that are displayed in the chromatographic view itself. such as plot titles. We can either hide or display, so this would represent the specific raw file from which the chromatogram is shown. You can get rid of the annotations, so you could the legend. So you can get rid or show a lot of aspects that are present on the chromatographic view. Then, of course, you can save the image that can then be inputted or imported into your document. And the same can be done with the mass spectrum. So the aspect or the idea behind this is that you would rearrange your data or display the different results that are pertinent to your particular study prior to creating the exporting function. So in the table, when we want to create an exporting function, we can first of all specify if it's an Excel or PDF, report file name. This allows us to save to a specific location. And in this case, we'll just save it to the header, and we'll just call this an example. And then you have your options of what do you want to do. Is it just a quick protein or peptide, which simply lists those aspects that were identified? There is no information. Or you can go either to the detailed protein, which would only be the protein information, or if you only had the peptide information, it would give all of the aspects that you've created in the column headers. In this case, we'll do a detailed protein and peptide. And so when we hit apply, it will go through and create the Excel spreadsheet. And if we just say yes, the spreadsheet looks like this, in which we have again 3 different proteins, that is the heavy chain, light chain, and unassigned peaks, and we can expand these across and then evaluate, and the information is presented for all raw files. So area values, dot products are all listed or have their own unique column to display all of the information. This ends this particular video.